The Premier is set to host a televised address on Thursday, 1 week ahead of the provincial budget. Well, Daniel Smith is warning Albertans to brace themselves. One financial expert says there is a silver lining. Jacqueline Wilson explains.
There's no way around it. Economic uncertainty due to tariffs, upcoming CUSMA negotiations, and low oil prices will have a negative impact on Alberta's budget.
When we came in, we had a $100 barrel of oil. So, of course, you can generate surpluses with that, especially with the level of production. Our budget needed $74 WTI to balance, and it's been below 60 for most of the last year.
The latest fiscal update from the province has the 2025-26 forecast deficit at $6.4 billion. That's $1.2 billion more than the original budgeted 2025 projections.
We're just wanting people to brace themselves that just like every other province and the federal government and virtually every jurisdiction around the world, there's unfortunately going to be deficits until we start seeing some oil prices turn around and getting new production online.
While the Premier is preparing people for fiscal frustrations, one economist is looking on the bright side.
There is a silver lining when it comes to Alberta's fiscal position, and that's that it has the strongest fiscal starting point of any province in Canada. Alberta has the lowest net debt to GDP ratio of any province in the country. It came into this with the lowest cost of servicing its debt in the country. It came into this shock with some of the smallest deficits in the country. And so Alberta is in a very strong fiscal position.
Alberta might be better off than other provinces, but one political scientist thinks the Premier's address on Thursday will be about managing expectations for spending.
I think it'll be a bit of an austerity budget. Again, managing expectations, promising for better things in the future, but just trying to hold the line in the shorter term. Now, whether that's going to satisfy Albertans who are struggling with affordability and with access to healthcare and concerns about education, that's the big question. Will this be the sort of thing that Albertans are willing to accept, given all the promises this government has made?
The Premier's address will air on CTV at 6:45 p.m. on Thursday. The provincial budget will be tabled on February 26th. Jacqueline Wilson, CTV News, Calgary.